For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. Chapter 1, Genesis. In the beginning, God created the heavens and earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was on the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw that the light, and that it was good, and that God divided the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. So the evening and the morning was the first day. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." Thus God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so. And God called the firmament heaven. So the evening and the morning there was a second day. And God said, "Let the waters under the heavens gather together into a place, and let the dry land appear." And it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters he called seas. And God saw it was good. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth grass and herbs that yields seeds and fruits, and that yields fruits according to his kind, whose seed is in itself on earth." And it was so. And the earth brought forth grass, herb, yield seeds according to its kind, and the tree that yields fruit, whose seed is in itself according to its kind. And God saw it was good. So the evening and the morning, and there was the third day. And God said, "Let there be light in the firmament in the heavens, and divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and seasons for the days and years, and let them be for light in the firmament of the heavens to give light on earth." And it was so. Then God created man Then God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. God set them in the firmament of the heavens, and to give God light on the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. So the evening and the morning were the fourth day. And God said, "Let the waters abound with the abundance of living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the face of the firmament and of the earth." So God created the sea creatures and everything that moves, with which the waters abundant according to their kind, and every winged bird according to its kind. God saw it was good. And God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful, multiply, and fill the waters of the seas. Let the birds multiply on the earth." So the evening and the morning were the fifth day. Then God said, "Let the earth bring forth the living creatures according to its kind, cattle and every creeping thing of its kind, cattle and every creeping thing and beast of the earth, each according to its kind." And it was so. And God made the beasts of the earth according to his kind, cattle according to his kind, everything that creeps on the earth according to his kind. God saw it was good. Then God said, "Let us make man our image according to our likeness. Let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the air, over the cattle, over all the things, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth." So God created man in his own image. In the image of God he created him. Male and female he created them. Then God blessed them, and God said to them, "Be fruitful and multiply, fill the earth, subdue it, have dominion over fish of the sea, over the birds of the air, over every living thing that moves on the earth." And God said, "See, I have given you herbs that yield seeds, which is on the face of the earth, and every tree whose fruit yields seed, and you it shall be for food. Also every beast of the earth, every bird of the air, everything that creeps on the earth, in which there is life, I have given every green herb for food." And it was so. Then God saw everything that he had made. Indeed, it was very good. So the evening and the morning and the sixth day. Word so powerful. You see how God created the earth, heavens, everything. Man, us, in his image. We in the image of God. God is so powerful. He was powerful. He never ends. He's the beginning, the end, the Alpha, the Omega. Yahweh, Jehovah, Elohim. It's only one God. One God. There's none before him. He's the only. He sent his only begotten son to die for us. In any type of way that we could keep sinning, keep turning our backs on God. I know I'm going through a lot of things in my life. And without God in my life, things will never be getting better. You know, it seemed like a total crowd at first. But he working. He banging for us. He working for us. That's Daddy. That's our pops. God, our pops, all us, every human being on earth, white, black, Mexican, Chicano, whatever color you is, it's one God. They created everything. So, you got to fight against things unseen and seen. It's a lot of things unseen and seen that you have to fight against, especially things that you can't see. The evil spirits, Satan, his demons. You know, you got to fight against them. You got to fight against them. The word, got to keep the word of God. The word of God is going to help you fight. This is your armor. This is your armor against all the evil spirits that you can't see. The principalities of the air that you can't see. God is so strong. It's so real. You know, I just ask the people a pound bluff in the world, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't turn your back on God. He coming back. If he touched my heart, and I've been in the streets so hard all my life, in these streets, and God could touch me and pull me out these streets and bless me with a job. Ain't nothing like him. Ain't nothing like him. Have God in your life. He could change anything. Pray to Daddy. God take care of us. Pray to Daddy. It's Daddy.